Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Hitoribocchi no Marumaru Seikatsu. And last episode, we finally made some real progress on that whole Sotaka-Bochi relationship thing, because that's been awkward for a while, and it kind of peaked in its awkwardness during a certain conversation in the classroom where they kept like adjusting how they were saying things to each other. It was just, it was so awkward. But by the end of the episode, I'd say they became, better, closer friends. And Bochi got a couple other friends, like the girls over in her cooking group that she talked to. So I think it was a great episode for Bochi, for Zotaka, just a lot of great progress. That's what I would say. So now that we're done with that, maybe we'll shift gears and go work on that whole, Teruyo, whatever her name was. Yeah, Oshiya Teruyo. Her and Nako relationship. Maybe we'll work on that because we haven't touched on that for a while. So it'd be nice if we could get back to that a little bit. I don't remember what the episode title is or if that gave any hints, but we'll see. So let's just get on into it and find out what's up. 3, 2, 1, play. Sotaka, where are you running to? Oh, to tackle your master. That's what it was. Should have known. Are you our new? Are you two the new friends? Yeah, fairly generic character design, so I don't remember exactly what you looked like, but I think that's what that was. We got our rival. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, bow! Oh, that really looked like it hurts. Oh, Bochi, you could say good morning to me anytime. It's okay. I'm quite a bit bigger than you. I think I could take a headbutt from you pretty easily. They're, they're not going to forget you, Bochi. It's okay. Yes, she is. Bochi. She didn't forget you either. She talked to you 5 seconds ago. How do you keep track of so many friends? I don't understand how Ryoju do it. I suppose that makes sense. Clicks, factions. Oh, Bochi, you were amazing. I would love to dive into your head, figure out how it works. Okay. That seems like a fun group. I guess. Tapping in public. Can I tap my smartphone too? Oh, I guess you can't be in the smartphone tap group then. You must get a new phone right away. Are you happy with yourself, Nako? So mean. Oh, I guess you've been tapped by the other member of your group. Who are you? You have those Ojo-sama curls. Ayo. Okay. Something with a father there, I guess. Is she gonna be the next focus? I don't think her name was on the MyAnimeLIst page character list. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting to know her a bit better. And poof. Never a dull moment with these characters, huh? Bochi having to worry about everyone forgetting her. I don't think it's physically possible to forget Bochi. So you don't have anything to worry about, trust me. Hitoribocchi's monologue, okay. Here's the name of the song. Ba-ba-ba. You gotta love going down a rainbow with all your female friends. Good time. So, the girls' bathroom. From tap tap to print print. Oh yeah, that's what tap tap referred to. Mom, this is important. I need a new smartphone. I need to be able to tap it to be able to make friends. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, Aru-chan, what group are you in? I don't have a smartphone to tap tap. Wow. Harsh. What group are you in, Aru? We must know. Confused Aru was confused. He was so mean. So what's your group? Yeah, what's your group? The class rep group? Of course. Of course. Yeah, she's the only one, so small group. Yeah, just be part of the Bocchi group. You know, the Discord server. I'm sure. I hope you feel bad, Kako. Nako. Wow, you were being so mean today, Nako. What is wrong with you? Stop bullying her. I don't think she'd fit in well with that group. Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of an honorary member. I don't blame you. I figured. Wow. Yeah, okay. So we don't have to wait too long for her to get that smartphone. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a problem. That's a big problem. How do you do that when the class changes? Like, how does that work? Do we have a contract about this agreement? Written contract. Gotta hurry up our befriending. Oh no. That sounds horrible. Hopefully our circle of friends don't go into a different class. 5 whole friends. And still working on Kako. It's hard to believe that's the case considering it feels like the school year just began. I remember when she put her paper on the door. Yeah, she's straight up Ojo-sama character. Not subtle at all at this point. Okay. She seems interesting. Oh. Gotta love Bocchi's writing. I'm sorry, that was mine. Can I have that back? I think she likes it. Desuwa. And just say that. Do you? Well, I know that. Didn't know that till this episode. Wow, she has Ojo-sama in her name. Of course she does. Of course she does. I like her. Come on, Bocchi, be friends with her. Give her a hug. You didn't run very far. You're too dazzling, too bright. Yeah, don't make her feel sad. Of course, she's taller than Bocchi as well because literally everybody is. Sasuga Josama. Oh wow, the whole class. I thought you were just talking about the whole school. I thought you were talking about just the class. That would cost a lot of money. Okay. I wouldn't know what to say to that. I'm trying to make a friend. Go away. I love this development. Ooh, wow, that's nice. This will be a fun day. Of course, that's to be expected. Completely reasonable. Maybe she can give us a smartphone. Man, that Bochi had rough situations before, but Onaka, that's a good name too. That means inside, right? Like Onaka Suita made in its stomach, I don't know. I don't know Japanese, I'm not gonna pretend to. Yeah, I'm sure. This really was a straight up job. How much should we make on this? Depending on the answer, you should give me some paper. Uh, yeah, how much is it? 500 yen. I mean, not gonna buy you a school anytime soon, but uh, uh, probably, probably. Let's go to the school store and check. You thought it was funny. What? At least let me give you an offer. Especially not for 500 yen. But clearly our Ojuo-sama character over here doesn't have a lot of, Oh, damn. Get the fold a lot of grains. I'll have to haggle. Yes. Well, better than nothing. She'll at least be able to buy a smartphone eventually. Join that smartphone tap group. You'd probably die before you did. Well, I'm sure. Some someone does not excel at math. It's it's nice. Yes, quite lovely. Yeah, but she's a fun character. Very sheltered, very naive to the world and finances and stuff like that, but I like her. I'd like to buy this school, please. I won't go a dime higher than 500 yen. What, you want to walk home with friends like a normal girl? Don't be silly. I do like the little bow in her hair, it's very cute. Well then. Stop getting my feet, cat. I'm glad this character's now part of the show. And back to the girls' bathroom. We've been here a lot lately. So, what do you want to say to the father exactly? This is the driving thing? We're still doing this, so. I guess so. Could have phrased that better. That name. We would be more than happy to. Another friend, more than welcome to join. Yeah, not too hard at all. Ooh, that looks good. Kind of getting Mugi flashbacks from Kaon. Yeah, but that's her perspective, so. Well, maybe not, but it won't hurt to try. Well, yeah, I guess we probably won't be able to do that, but. Well, that's nice, but it's not quite the same. Maybe our rich girl can do something about it. But didn't work. What? Are you saying we've been worried about this for nothing? Yeah, what was the entire episode about then? Yeah, but we don't talk to Teru anymore, I guess. Back to the original, I guess. Oh, wait, no, stay. We would like to become friends with you. Could you please stay? Our budget as a group will go up a lot if you become friends with us. What? What? Is she a hurdle? That's just so weird, Mochi. Uh, could just ask her to move. Can I jump over you? Yes, can you become friends with me? We're pretty much friends at this point. No need to cry. What's the issue? Well, that's nice. Want to be helpful? I have a Patreon link I can give you. Ah, she knew the whole time. Now I see why she feels guilty. Just want to be helpful. But it just just become friends and hang out. Your time will come to an end. Not that hard of a solution. Well, we can fix your loneliness by becoming friends. Uh, give her a hug, Bochi. That's why you kept stopping from contacting your father. Out of everyone in this entire show, I think she has the best name, the funniest name. Uh, it's okay. You don't have to cry. Of course, Bochi does too. Just these two can become good friends. I think they really can. We have to start from there. Yeah, like I thought that we already established that. You were supposed to ask her to become friends while you were up there. So we begin the print part of the title. Yes. I don't know. It's barely functional. Yes. It's in her name. The last time I saw a scene like this was in the visual novel Hanahira. Using your wages to have a picture of their friends. Very nice. uh, only 100 yen's coins accepted. Can you read? Okay, we got change. Ooh, she's cute. Come on, guys. I would love to. You can modify the picture a lot in with digital stuff. Yeah, it's a green screen. The whole point of the green screen is to have any background you want behind you. That's kind of the function of a green screen. I love you, Ocho-sama. You've grown on me a lot for a character that was introduced just this episode. And I really can't call her Ojosa because I want to finish the sentence, finish the word every time I say it. So I can't call her by just part of her name. Gotta be the whole thing. So I guess I should add the yo to it if that's the case. It makes more sense than half doing it like that, like I have been. All according to plan. Great to hear. We're so short, Bochi. Well, her happiness overloaded, so. So Zuka's the one that gets to carry Bochi. Guess Naoko didn't want to do it. True enough. Not to mention the name Mayo is kind of silly because, you know, mayo, mayo, mayonnaise, mayonnaise, whatever you want to pronounce it. Something called a print, as the kids call it these days. I would say so. It's reasonable. It's okay. It's not selfish to say. Really, that quickly? Big of them to say. Well, that really worked out well. This is honestly very heartwarming. This whole thing. It's a nice picture. Looks like it has some filters on it, but it's nice. That's a very nice picture. That was a great episode. I really like that. Although I didn't really like Nako, Bully, and Bochi, but aside from that, it was a nice episode. How could you bully Bochi? I don't understand. That would, like, destroy your heart, wouldn't it? I love the new character, yeah. But Joe Samayo is just great. But yeah, when they revealed what her full name was, that was hilarious. Because you could tell it was no Joe Sama character right away because of the curls, if you've seen as much anime as I have. And of course, in this show where names reflect the person's, you know, character, it makes sense, but I still just wasn't ready for that for some reason. Just such a relaxing, soothing anime. I always feel so much better about myself and life when I finish an episode. Okay, still can't tell much from that title. Okay. That was the 11th episode of Hitoribocchi no Marumaru Seikatsu. And this episode was great, like I said. We first start out with just, you know, Bochi greeting people, as she does. And we already knew about this this quirk of hers that she worries about people forgetting her if they don't see her for like a day. Because back when Bocchi was sick and stayed home from school, she texted her friend, said, "Hello, it's Bocchi. I'm your friend that you know from that one time. So yeah, don't forget me, please." So we already knew that was in her. So it was fun to see that here as well, because you're much more likely to forget a friend if you just met her. So it is a bit more of a concern here. It's still a silly concern overall, but while a friend is still in your short-term memory, I can understand how you could maybe kind of worry about that, especially if it's something that has a lot of friends. So I get it for this. So, but once they've gotten into your long-term memory, you don't have to worry about them forgetting. So Nako would not forget you. So don't believe her lies, Bocchi. Don't believe her lies. But she does have her two new friends. She greets them properly, and they seem to still know her and still like her. So that was great to see. I love seeing Bocchi just headbutting Nako. It's great to see. Especially since she keeps bullying Bocchi, that makes it more satisfying to see Bocchi headbutt her, a little bit of retaliation there. So I enjoy that. And of course seeing Sotaka tackle Bocchi in the hallway, that's good too. All these little fun things are fun, so, bit of a revelation there. But we started talking about the idea of friends and groups and all that, and how they're in different groups, and what group Nako and Sotaka were in were the smartphone tap group, because that's Nako's character, First really big characteristic of her was she was on her smartphone. It's just what she does. So Sotaka not so much, but I guess she's in the group anyway. The problem is Bocchi can't be in the group because she doesn't have a smartphone. I'll tell you what, Bocchi. Give me my smartphone in exchange for one hug. A minimum 1 minute long. That's a fair deal, right? I'd say it's a fair deal. But she called her mom to try to get one, but she wouldn't give her one. Not until she was a second year. So, a little bit disappointing. However, one big thing of the episode was the idea of changing classes, because, schools usually do that. Between the year, the classes change. Like, I've seen various anime where friends were separated once the next year came by. Azumanga Daioh is a good example, with Kaori, I think, was one that was separated, and KO, and we had Mio, they got separated in the second year, but luckily she was in class with Nodoka, so that was fine. So, I don't mean to spoil those anime for you if you haven't seen those old anime. But, the point is that happens, that's a concern. But by the end of the episode, we realized that wasn't a concern at all, because the school doesn't do that. But this plot line kind of converged with a new character, Ojo-Samayo. So, Ojo-Samayo. So, Ojo-sama, if you don't know, just means, like, rich girl, basically. And the yo is just Japanese grammar, like when you're stating something to somebody, trying to inform them of something, you might end your sentence with yo. So that's that. So Ojo-Samayo. Bocchi ran to her because he dropped a paper which Ojo-Samayo picked up. And I'm just gonna call her Ojo-sama. I don't care if it's a weird middle ground, it just sounds more natural to me. Anyway, she picked up the paper, and Bocchi's like, "Hey, that's mine. Can you please give it back?" And she's like, "Oh, something about changing classes," which at this point, I believe she already knew that wasn't a thing. So, I'm not sure if they gave some very specifics on when she found that out, but she probably knew at this point. But it doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, she knew Bocchi was concerned about that, so she said, "Hey, well, if this is an issue for you, why don't you just buy it?" Buy what? The school. Can't you just do that? Can't you just do that? I mean, that's how it works, right? Of course, that's not how it works at all. But she hooked Bocchi up with a part-time job to earn some money for that end. So, and got to sit in her vehicle with her limo. So, getting to experience a little bit of that Ojo-sama life. So the job was to fold paper cranes. Nothing new for Bocchi. So it's something she could obviously do. And she made 500 yen, which is not bad, I suppose. It's enough to get you pictures taken, prints. So that's something. But unfortunately, it was not quite enough to buy the school, as we found out the hard way, because we didn't even know where we would go to buy it. But we assumed the school store would be a good starting place. But the lady there said that you couldn't buy the school. I don't know why. I'm not sure what the problem was, but she said it wasn't for sale. So, although usually everything is for sale, you just have to make a big enough offer. As a general rule, there's of course exceptions, but if you go to buy somebody's, let's say, what's a good example off the top of my head? we want to buy someone's chair, you know, a chair that they bought for like maybe $30, but this guy really likes that chair. Like, hey, that chair, I want it. It's like, oh, the chair's not for sale. I kind of plan to sit on it. Well, what if I give you $1,000 for it? Oh, well, sold. You know, so most things are for sale if you try hard enough. Is kind of my point. But and because of that, she did give them a bit of an offer. Like, okay, how about 10 billion yen? So that's a little bit outside of Bocchi's budget. Maybe not Ojo-sama's budget, but definitely outside of Bocchi's budget. So I guess that plan was that kind of sunk. So we kind of had to come with a plan B from that point. But you know, from that point, the episode was kind of a lot of focus was just on Ojo-sama's character, and we got to slowly throughout the episode kind of realize what her deal was. Because the first time we saw her in the episode, she was trying to send a message to her father, but deleted it. So she was obviously struggling with something in regards to the father and/or both parents. And throughout the episode, we got to see more and more hints of her character of being unhappy about something, a little bit of crying here and there, feeling lonely, which she tells Bocchi she was lonely, and all that. So eventually everything comes together. We realize her case. Her parents are gone. She feels lonely without them. She wants to make friends with Bocchi. She's having a lot of fun with them, taking pictures and all that. So she was able to tell her parents how she felt. The parents understood. They took it very well, and they said they were going to come back, you know, when they could. So yeah, her little plot line, it was pretty nice and wrapped up pretty well. So that's pretty much the outline for the episode, and they of course took pictures with each other. There's not a lot to say about that aside from Ojo-sama. Her kind of running gag is just that she's so sheltered, so unaware of like the value of a yen. Essentially, doesn't understand how a lot of this stuff works. So that's kind of silly. But she just happened to be with her friends, you know. That's all that really matters. They can handle any of the things that she's confused about. Let's see, anything else to say with the episode? Oh yeah, the scene where Bocchi, when she said to Aru, "Can I jump over you?" That was so weird. Something about Bocchi's mind, I can't quite grasp how it works, but she's just on a fundamentally different level of thinking than the rest of us. Like, the normal person would just say, "Hey, Haru, can you get up real quick so I could leave, please?" No, it's like, "Hey, can I jump over you?" That was never gonna work, Bocchi. I first thought it was a callback to the whole jumping over hurdles thing, which, you know, it might have been to some degree, but just silly Bocchi. But that was funny. That was one of the better parts of the episode, just that little bit there. But yeah, I just really enjoyed her character. That's really what it boils down to. I'm glad she's in the show. I don't think she's going to be as important as our other characters. I don't think she will be, but I kind of hope she is. I like her a lot. We mentioned Teru in the episode, but didn't actually show her at all, so we did not get any Teru Nako stuff, unfortunately, with the episode. Maybe next time. Next episode's the final episode, so hopefully we get a little bit more of that. Hopefully. But yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it a lot. I liked the Bocchi stuff. I liked the Ojo-sama stuff. You know, she's not even the only character with a yo at the end of her name. Oshie Teruyo, the teacher, also has one. Just kind of want to point that out. So maybe those two could get along because of that similarity in their names. I want to go back to where her name is. How is it written? So yeah, right about here. So that's how her name is written. Okay. So yeah, it's nice. I like how they have the actual Ojo-sama the way the real word's written below it, which of course is written with different characters, because it would be a little bit too on the nose if it wasn't, you know. So that's interesting. But yeah, just giving your child the name Mayo is just kind of mean, because I think of, you know, mayonnaise that you put on food. So that's what I think every time I hear that part of her name. So a little bit mean, but it's also kind of a cute name, so it probably balances out, I guess. Anyway, I've been rambling for too much. This is enough. The point is, I like the episode. Next episode is the final episode, I believe. Okay, I should double check that before I actually say that too much. didn't even bring up the episode in the thing like I was supposed to, did I? Well, that makes this a bit more awkward. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, yeah, 12 episodes exactly. So, next episode is the final episode. That's very sad because I love this show. Definitely my favorite anime of the season. Like, it's not even that much of a competition. Really good stuff. So, it's very upsetting. Hopefully we get a season 2. If not, I'll just have to read the manga, which I'm willing to do if a second season's just not going to happen. But I'll wait a while for it because sometimes season 2s are just late. But anyway, that's the end. That's the end. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.